Travel time will take anywhere from 6 to 9 months from Earth to Mars on the Mars 1 rocket ship. This could be delayed depending on space turbulence. This could also be delayed on the inspection time and how many things need to be fixed. The lining up with Earth and Mars can affect the amount of time in space. The best time to launch from Earth is when Earth and Mars are in a perfect alignment, causing the least travel time possible. This is the Mars Transit Vehicle. Stored inside is the microwave, workplace, custom decor, beds, and storage.
Out of 39 Mars missions, only 16 missions have actually been successful. Mars is the only other planet besides Earth that has polar ice caps.
These are solar panels. A solar panel works by allowing photons of particles of light to knock electrons free from atoms, generating a flow of electricity. Solar panels actually comprise many smaller units called photovoltaic cells. Photovoltaic simply means they convert sunlight into electricity.
This is the decompression zone.
This is the living quarters. Inside, the microwave, storage area, sunroof, sitting area, and sleeping area are located.
This is the Mars Laboratory. Located inside is the Mars to Earth communication system, the scientific computer, research area, storage space, eating area, and finally, last but not least, the audio system. This is the biolab. Located inside, we have potatoes growing. This is due to the human feces fertilization. The vaporizer is located in the middle and works through heating the gases hydrogen and oxygen to a significant degree. If you run the hydrazine over an iridium catalyst, it will separate to N2 and H2. And if the hydrogen is directed into a small space and burnt, vapor will form.
This rover was sent to Mars to set up the outpost before humans arrive. It helped with the search of the most suitable location for the settlement, transport of large hardware components, and the general assembly. The solar panels work as a way to transfer solar energy into power, and ultimately it is effective because of this. What are the physical and chemical properties of Mars? It is called the red planet because Mars has rusted iron oxides. Mars is smaller than Earth. It is little more than half the size of Earth. Mars has seasons just like Earth. A Mars day rotates every 24 hours and 40 minutes, a little longer than Earth. However, a Mars year is 687 Earth days. That is almost double an Earth year. Mars' gravity is weaker than Earth's. No life has been found on Mars, but there are some Earth-like features, like enormous volcanoes. In one point in time, there was a large amount of water. Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system, the Olympus Mons.
Mars' circumference is around 21,344 kilometers. Mars' temperatures range from 20 degrees Celsius to negative 150 degrees Celsius.
Necessary equipment such as the spacesuit is mandatory for Mars. The flexible parts of the suit are made from several layers of material. The layers perform different functions, from keeping oxygen within the spacesuit to protecting from space dust impacts. Underneath the suit, astronauts wear a liquid cooling and ventilation. Like those used by the Apollo astronauts on the moon, Mars suits protect astronauts from extreme temperatures and the very thin, non-breathable atmosphere.
Mars' thin atmosphere contains 95% carbon dioxide, 2.7% nitrogen, and 1.6% argon. To
maintain mental health and physical well-being, music would come in handy. Talking to other people who you are with, as well as exercising and daily activities, would strengthen your mental and physical well-being. What environmental obstacles will we have on Mars? Dust storms are a huge issue on Mars. They can be 20 to 30 kilometers high and can affect the whole planet and last for months. The dust storms are not like sand. It is very, very small, microscopic dust particles, and if you were to breathe this in, it would be very deadly. Mars has a lot of dust, so solar panels would get covered in the dust and not work. Mars has far less pressure than on Earth. Without a spacesuit on Mars, it would rapidly boil alive, causing you to explode.
Who will help us get there and why? We will be bringing experienced astronauts for our journey. The astronauts we will bring are Roberta Bondar, Chris Hadfield, Robert Thirsk, and Mark Garneau. The first person we will bring is Roberta Bondar. This is because she was the first neurologist in space. She was also the first Canadian female astronaut in space, indicating she is very experienced. The next astronaut we will be bringing is Chris Hadfield. This is because he loves to connect to Earth and educate others. He was also the first Canadian to walk in space. Chris is also an engineer and a retired Royal Canadian Air Force pilot. The next astronaut we will be bringing with us into space is Robert Thirsk. This is because he has spent the most time in space of any Canadian astronaut. Robert also has a degree in mechanical engineering, indicating that he can help us with any mechanical breakdowns. Last but not least, we will be bringing Mark Garneau. He is a former military officer and engineer. He is also very experienced in space, as he has been in over 3 space shuttle missions in his entire life.